and today I want to talk to you about a methodology of dog training that's unfortunately very prevalent in society. The biggest red flag of all is when somebody believes in dominance theory, that a dog is trying to dominate you or a member of your family or another dog. Now, dominance theory has been debunked by the American Association of Veterinarians and by many progressive thinking dog trainers worldwide. But yet it's still very prevalent. If you believe that dogs are trying to dominate people on a regular basis, then that is a confirmation bias that you are going to look for in every dog that crosses your threshold, no matter what that dog does. A lot of times these dog trainers take it personally, and they have a methodology that involves overpowering the dog in some way to get the dog to stop whatever it is that they're doing. When I look at a problem with a dog, I will say, is it an emotional problem? Is there any fear in this dog? Is there any overexcitement in this dog? Is there stress or anxiety? Is there frustration? Is the dog overtired? If any of these things are present, and honestly, you can only tell by the dog's body language, because unlike these other trainers that I spoke about, one of their biggest flaws is projecting through their ego what they believe the dog is thinking. Oh, the dog's trying to get you. I'm not going to tell you to project what you think your dog is thinking, because none of us know. But what you can do is you can watch body language. And I've spoke about this here on this episode. I'll leave a link to a show note, how you yourself can become educated on the primary way that our dogs communicate with us through their body language, through their eyes, their ears, their tail, their body, the way they breathe, the way they hold themselves. Through all of those communication tools, our dogs will tell us if they're dealing with an emotional issue. Possibly it's a painful issue. You have to rule out those things first. Now, if you have said, yeah, clearly this is an emotional issue, it happens when X always happens when the dog sees this, when the dog always sees another dog that's black, when the dog hears thunder. It's an emotional issue. Well, then your solution isn't dog training, because you can't dog train an emotional problem. Your solution is through counter condition, generalization, habituation. It's possible to make that dog's life more comfortable so that then the opportunity to dog train is there. So let's say you've decided the problem that you're having, whatever that challenge is, could it be jumping? Could it be pulling? Could it be nipping? Could it be stealing? Could it be chasing? I mean, those are some of the biggies. That is your challenge. Now you're going to say, Susan, I need to stop. Boom. But dogs don't understand stop. They understand a behavior that we can do instead of what they're doing. So you have your challenge, number one. And now we're going to say, where's the value for the dog? The only reason you have this challenge, once we've ruled out it isn't an emotional problem, the only reason it's there is because there's some reinforcement for the dog somewhere. You have to dial in, where is that reinforcement? Is that something within your control? So if it's chase, yeah, we can control our dogs chasing until we build in a better bond, a better relationship, more value for you and more value for the behaviors you want the dog to do, rather than chase when they see another animal. So isolating your challenge is number one. Isolating where's the reinforcement value for that dog is number two. Can you stop or control that reinforcement? That's the next question. And then, what is an incompatible behavior that you can train your dog to do that's going to take that option off the table for the dog? So if we have a dog that's jumping on guests, teaching a dog to get into a hot zone, a dog bed somewhere near the door, removes the possibility of that dog jumping up on your guests. What is that incompatible behavior? Now, what are the steps that you can take that are going to help build a bond and create the new value for where we want the dog to be? And then you're going to start training. Now, if you're one of our online students, we've got plans for you. If you're not, you create a plan to train that dog. But once you feel your training is mostly done, you're going to evaluate that dog in a similar situation. Do they want to jump on your guests? Do they want to chase the wildlife? That dog is giving you feedback on the training, because what you trained must be what that dog has learned. They have to be the same thing for you to overcome that challenge. If they aren't the same thing, then your dog is going to continue to do the behavior you would like to change. And you can't say, I taught you. Why haven't you learned? Are you stupid or something? Because dog training is a conversation between two friends. Just because you taught it doesn't mean they learned what you taught. I believe that all dogs are doing the best they can with the education they've been given in the environment that they've been put in.